Once upon a time, in a cozy little town called Purrington, there lived a fluffy white cat named Whiskers. Whiskers was no ordinary cat. He had the most mesmerizing green eyes and a tail that seemed to have a life of its own. Whiskers was known for his adventurous spirit and his love for exploring new places. One sunny day, Whiskers woke up with a feeling of excitement bubbling inside him. He had heard tales about a city called Meowington, where the streets were paved with treats and the houses were made of scratching posts. Unable to resist the allure of the unknown, Whiskers packed a small bag with his favorite toys and set off on a whimsical adventure. As Whiskers strolled through the winding streets of Purrington, he couldn't help but feel a twinge of sadness. He would miss his friends and the familiar scent of home. Nevertheless, the thrill of the unknown beckoned him forward. Meowington was a bustling city with tall skyscraping scratching posts and a constant hum of purrs and meows. Whiskers felt a bit overwhelmed by the unfamiliar surroundings, but he took a deep breath and reminded himself that every adventure had its challenges. The first friend Whiskers made in Meowington was a wise old cat named Pawsome Pete. Pawsome Pete had a long grey fur coat and whiskers that curled like question marks. He greeted Whiskers with a hearty meow and offered to be his guide through the city. "Welcome to Meowington, young Whiskers. Here every corner has a story and every alley has a surprise waiting for you," Pawsome Pete explained as they strolled through the lively streets. Together they explored the fish market, where the air was filled with the tantalizing scent of fresh fish. Whiskers couldn't resist sampling a few treats and found himself in a blissful state of fishy delight. Next they ventured into the toy district, where playful mice and colorful feathers adorned every shelf. Whiskers discovered a new favorite toy, a feathered wand that he batted around with glee. As the day unfolded, Whiskers encountered quirky characters like Whiskerella, the feline fashionista who wore a crown of ribbons, and Sir Purrington, a knight with a shiny jingling armor made of bottle caps. However, the highlight of Whiskers' adventure was the enchanted garden, a magical place filled with flowers that sparkled in the moonlight. Fireflies danced around, casting a soft glow on the furry inhabitants who gathered to share stories and dreams. Days turned into weeks, and Whiskers found himself falling in love with Meowington. The city had become his new home, and he had made friends who accepted him just as he was. Whiskers realized that home wasn't just a place, it was the warmth of friendship and the joy of shared adventures. One day, as Whiskers lounged on a sunny windowsill with Pawsome Pete, he reflected on his journey. He missed Purrington, but he knew that life was a series of adventures, and he was ready for whatever came next. And so, in the heart of Meowington, Whiskers found a home full of laughter, surprises, and the gentle purring of friends who made every day an adventure worth savoring. And they all lived happily ever after in the magical city of Meowington.